Yep, so this is the new Panasonic mic, which is called DMW-DMS1. Yeah, I do remember that. Now it's on the normal, the stereo mode, and then now I press it to, yeah, this is the stereo mode, and then I change it to shotgun mode. This is a shotgun mode with 32-bit recording. So when I change this, I don't even have to change the audio level. CP Plus 2026 coverage is sponsored by iFootage and DxO, powerful photo editing tools used by photographers around the world. They have advanced raw processing and optical corrections. I have a 15% discount with this code, the Cheung. This is a mic that works through the hot shoe that, of course, you can only use it on Panasonic cameras. This is basically one of those mics that combines several mic capsules together, and through the onboard processing, selecting and remixing signal from different mics to give you different product pattern just with a press of a button at the back. One more thing, 32-bit float recording. This is not announced during CP Plus, but they just announced this a few days ago. So this one actually is smaller than I thought. When I look at picture on the internet, it looks like really big because it looks like those XLR adapter. But this is actually smaller than a shotgun mic as well. What I'm curious about is that can it replace a shotgun mic? Now it's stereo. When you turn it to Super Cardio, the shotgun mode, usually you have to select different, you have to adjust the audio level, but here, of course, you don't adjust it. You adjust it later during recording because it's 32-bit flow recording. You can have 24-bit recording as well. For example, if you are doing live, then you don't actually make use of the 32-bit recording benefit. And this one, of course, you got all these physical buttons for different wind block, limiter, and then gain, because maybe you use 24-bit recording. What's more, it got backup mode. You can have kind of like a safety channel. The channel 3 and 4 is 20 dB quieter, and you can have like the channel 1 and 2 is the mode that you choose, but channel 3 and 4 is the backup and pick up sound from all directions, and channel 4 is 20 dB quieter as well. Now it's quite interesting is that Panasonic actually have this technology for ages. I can't remember which camera, but many years ago they already have this on one of those compact camera, but those didn't work really well because it's just really small on a small compact body like that. And then later, actually interestingly, is that you find it on Sony, Canon, Nikon released their mic like that. And Panasonic seems like late to the party, but this is so much better. Honestly, this is so much better with the direct button here to choose from, rather than going to the camera menu to select a different mode. Now, it means that you can change on the fly. If you're vlogging or you use the shotgun mode, and then suddenly, you have somebody else talking as well. So you can choose the front and back, then both of you can be heard. I used Rode shotgun mic to do vlogging before. One of the problems is that it is too good, focusing recording to the front. So when I talk behind the microphone, it actually sound really bad. But as you can see, the camera is actually attached to the booth. I can't really do a proper test, but this is as a quick introduction. Let me know in the comment down below if you want me to do a full test on this in different situations. So again, this CP Plus trip is sponsored by iFootage and DxO. And don't forget, I have 15% off coupon code in the description down below for all DxO software. If you want sharper image, cleaner noise, and other creative tools, check out DxO Photo Lab 9 and Next Connection 8.